Since 1961 to 2018, all types of taxes have increased by 2,246% since 1961. 2,246% increase in total taxations since 1961. Get your mind around that. Unbelievable. Actually, clothing, 769% increase. Food, 639% since 1961. The tax increase on Canadians, which is a form of controlled enslavement, is more than triple the Consumer Price Index, which measures the average price of consumers pay for food, shelter, clothing, transportation, health, personal care, education, and other items. 750% increase in the Consumer Price Index, 2,246% increase in taxes. There's something wrong here. Canadians they're basically tax slaves to these top-down governments, and they're told to keep quiet. That's reality. Many Canadians are struggling to make ends meet while they're burdened with this extreme taxation. The average Canadian family spends more of its income on taxes. This is income tax, provincial and federal. It's averaging around 44.2%. Then basic necessities, which is at 36.3%. And 33.5% of average family's income went to pay for taxes in 1961, while 56.5% went to basic necessities back then. We're now paying 44.2% on taxes. 36.3% now. Canadians are spending way more on taxes now and way less on basic necessities. How is that improvement in the country? Where's the improvement? You're paying more tax and you have less money to meet your basic needs. This is the trajectory of the country. And I have to qualify, this report is limited by the Fraser Institute. What they're referring to there, 44.2%, as I mentioned, that's only provincial and federal taxation combined on an average. What it doesn't include is all the other taxation, property tax, provincial sales tax, GST, consumer taxes. And if we combine all the taxes, we're around 89 cents on every dollar earned goes to tax for the average Canadian. That leaves you with 11 cents left over. This is tax enslavement. And there's no end in sight. This is what we're proposing. I'm not going to go into all our tax solutions, but go to our website, nationalcitizensalliance.ca, and you will see a comprehensive policy on taxation. But the basic premise to our tax plan is major cuts to the federal bureaucracy, 50% cut over 4 years, 75% cut in foreign aid outflow, major reduction in migration into Canada, which is causing severe strain on our welfare social services systems. This will save a lot of money, allow us to reduce taxation. We're proposing a 2-tiered flat tax at 15% and 25% for those over $200,000 income. There will be no federal tax on persons living at or below the poverty line of $22,000 or less under NCA governance. NCA will implement an immediate end to federal carbon taxation and any other levy on carbon emissions. And a couple other items, two-tiered approach to debt stress test to allow new homeowners who do not reside in major urban centers to have the opportunity to buy their home. Another one is interest paid on primary house mortgages will become tax deductible under NCA. Again, this will aid new home buyers, and this will encourage property ownership in Canada. But look at our taxation there, our plan. We think it's a great plan, but it's all premised on cuts and getting this monstrosity of federal government under control. I'm going to